So in the cryptocurrency world, yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the 4th. The 4th, what day was that? 2 days ago.
Bitcoin went bing, bing, bing.
Did it? I didn't even know.
That's what Jason Chen told me, my financial advisor.
That's why he says to buy it right now. Buy it before it goes too high?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
No, he was just telling me to buy it
Oh, I see.
for a while. He's a big Bitcoin guy.
Got it. Well, in the Bitcoin world, there are certain wallets, and this is like digital wallets, right?
Yeah.
Filled with Bitcoin. There are certain wallets that have lots of money in them, and the 4th largest wallet happens to be worth almost $1 billion right now. All right.
Wow.
And 2 days ago, that account got emptied. Now, the crazy part is this account was dormant since 2015.
Whoa.
No activity whatsoever, and correct me if I'm wrong, but like on the blockchain, there's no way to tie it to a single person, right? It's just like it's...
You just can see if there's movement.
Yeah.
Right, and it's no movement since 2015. So because of the contents of its wallet, $1 billion, the fact that there's no movement whatsoever, this wallet has been passed around from hacker to hacker to try and get into the
Annoying.
Wow.
Yes. Now, 2 days ago, it got emptied. So the cryptocurrency world blew up, and they're like,
That's
"Holy
bad."
shit." Either the guy came back, whoever owns this $1 billion came back and collected his fucking
I
money.
hope so.
Or some hacker came in and figured out the password and took the $1 billion for himself.
Damn.
That is crazy.
Is there no reason why it was dormant?
It's not that long though, 2015.
Yeah.
Like
True.
I have accounts that's probably, wait, when did I buy? 2017? So like 3 years? I haven't touched it. So that's not that long.
True, yeah, like I haven't touched our actually, you know what? Half my money's in your wallet.
Yeah.
And I haven't touched that.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So yeah, I guess it's not unrealistic to have a dormant
for 5 years.
account
If
for
it
5
was
years.
Like, yeah, it's since the inception of Bitcoin, that would be like, oh shit, they haven't touched this in like that long.
So that $1 billion, they have that money because of like playing the Bitcoin game, or like how do they
so
get
originally
$1 billion?
when in 2015 when it stopped having activity at that time with Bitcoin's value at that time, it was worth $300 million. It wasn't as much
wallet?
as $1 billion. Yeah, the wallet, like the grand total. I think it was about $300 million at that time. And since then, because of crypto's value, it's gone up to, well, to be specific, $975 million. So it's not quite $1 billion.
That just sounds like a regular stock that you would have because dormant to me just sounds like it's just money that's sitting there and nothing's happening.
Oh no, but the Bitcoin value goes up though. Or
Yeah.
down. Yeah. So since the time they had put all the money in, or I mean, but then this is like before 2015 though. This is like since the inception of conception of Bitcoin. It could have been 2010 when they first put their money in. So at that point, it was like maybe like cents. For 1 Bitcoin.
Because I guess for me, it just sounds like this is just what a normal account does. Like, why did they target this one? Is it just because of the amount of the wallet?
Because
$1
of
billion is pretty huge though for one wallet. Like,
That's not not
the
normal.
fourth
You don't-
largest wallet in all the Bitcoin universe. And the crazy part is now, and I give you some dark shit now. So in 2015, it coincides with the lack of so the activity of this account coincided with the with a thing called Silk Road in the black market world. Now the Silk Road is a underground dark net criminal circuit.
Can't keep up with these names.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
Silk Road.
Where there's murder for hire, there's drug
criminal
trade,
Craigslist.
Yeah, that's right.
exactly. Maybe even human trafficking. We don't know. We don't know the full extent of what the Silk Road has and does, but these hackers that are trying to hack this account believe that this $1 billion account, the money was from the Silk Road. So I think because of that, there's like a honorable thing going on here where it's like we're taking that money. That money does not
Robin
belong.
Hood.
Robin Hood, exactly.
So if it's attached to the Silk Road, how come it was dormant for 5 years? Or, yeah, for 5 years.
I'm not too sure with like what exactly happened here, but there was a company called BTCE, and that company went under for like, I guess, illegal trading or whatever. Long story short, the Silk Road had to cut ties to this company, which then cut ties from this particular account. It's a lot of Bitcoin shit I don't really understand.
People go to jail or something?
Yeah, someone got arrested. This guy named something Albright. Where is he? I don't know. Some guy named Eric Albright. Wrong article.
Damn, that's crazy. Can you imagine just waking up one day and you're like, oh, dude, my savings. And then you're like, oh, shit, there's $1 billion in there now? Because what if you didn't even know shit about Bitcoin and then your friend was like, hey, buy this thing. And you're like, all right, fuck it.
I would love that.
And you put like $1,000, right?
Yeah.
And then like later on, like you hear all this news and you're like, oh, I have some Bitcoin.
Dude, that shit
What?
like haunts me a little bit because I remember years ago, like so many years ago, I can't remember. I remember telling you guys too. My mom was telling me about how there's this new thing called Bitcoin, and right now for a coin is like $100. And I was like, what? And my mom, she always gets sucked into some sort of like pyramid scheme or like some sort of scam thing. So I was like, nah, this ain't real. And then later on, like years later, I'm like, fuck, I could have got a Bitcoin for $100.
That's crazy because it's like what, $14,000 right now per coin.
Dude, I could have got it for $1,000 when I first got into it. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna buy gold coins. And I ended up buying gold coins, and they're both up, but not the way the Bitcoin is up.
You think?
But you know what else is great?
You funny ass motherfucker. 2015.
That shit happened to you.
They said this went dormant in 2015, but at that point it already had $300 million in value in it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not something that you're like, oh, like I don't know what this is. Let's just see what happens. That's like you're already like a wealth manager should already be
$300
very,
million.
very conscious.
That's why it sounds like it is connected to some black market shit. So I'm like, what? So the owner of this wallet, did they get caught and like they've been in
It could be
jail?
an exchange too, like or like a fund. It's like it could be like not just one person, but a company.
Right.
And then yeah.
I don't even know why it has a negative tie to it though. Because especially if it has no connection to anyone, like it's just people filling in the blanks negatively.
Right. Well, there's
true.
technology to trace it in some way, and I'm gonna get to it right now. So, to answer your questions about the Silk Road thing, Tiff, Silk Road itself was brought down. So law enforcement in 2013 shut down the Silk Road, and the owner and operator Ross Ulbricht was arrested, and AKA he was known as Dread Pirate Roberts from Princess Diaries. Yeah, Princess Diaries. You know,
That was his hacker name.
Dread Pirate Roberts.
Princess Diaries? You mean Princess Bride?
Princess Bride. Yeah, he nicknamed himself that.
Oh yeah, Princess
So
Diaries.
he's the owner of the
Anne Hathaway,
the
yeah.
whole.
Yeah, like Anne Hathaway.
I love that movie.
She was a pirate?
The second one was my favorite. Well, continue.
So he's the owner of the whole site. He got in trouble.
Yeah.
And then so maybe they were using this exchange to trade on Silk Road with.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's what I understand from this. Yeah, and there's a lot of numbers and like code names. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck any of this means. Long story short, now, later on in the day, on the same day that this account got all the money got taken out,
Damn.
we come to find out that the U.S. Department of Justice actually filed a civil forfeiture complaint against this wallet and took $1 billion for itself.
What?
They took it. So they were the ones that took it.
Yeah, the U.S. government took the fucking money.
It took it from whoever hacked it or whoever unlocked it?
They unlocked it?
They unlocked it. So basically, and this, I'm gonna read it verbatim. So law enforcement agents use chain analysis tools and investigative assistance, who knows what that even means,
Cookies.
to
That's what they use.
identify the largest cryptocurrency wallets with connections to Silk Road, the first modern darknet market, enabling them to generate this lead from evidence on the blockchain. And basically, they seamlessly transferred all this money to a government-controlled wallet now.
That makes.
So it wasn't a hacker, and it wasn't the guy coming back and getting his money.
No.
It was the government
Yeah,
empty.
it was not hackers trying to hack in with some password. It wasn't the guy coming back to get the money. The U.S. government used their powers to just seize it. Yeah.
That's tight.
Wow.
Jeff Bezos stuff right there.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah. So then now, what they want to do is
Because the whole point of Bitcoin was to avoid any of that kind of shit.
So I'm like, how did they do that
the
then?
freedoms of Bitcoin seem to not be all there anymore.
Because you said that they already arrested the guy that was supposedly connected to the Silk Road, right? When they shut it down.
Yeah.
So then couldn't they have these people in prison and just interrogation and all of that, and they got it from them directly, so they might not still be able to have access to the Bitcoin world.
That's true. They don't really go into detail as to how they conducted their.
I hope it's that way, right? Because then it defeats the whole purpose.
Because if they could just fucking
just hack through
shit,
government hackers just
deposit, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, what's the point in all of us investing in crypto?
Yeah, back to the mattress, baby.
Wow.
So basically, all the money's been moved to a treasury forfeiture fund, and basically
somebody else is $1 billion richer.
Yeah, true.
The U.S. government.
The government is.
They need it right now too.
For real.
So they're going to use the crypto assets now to help fund terrorism financing and North Korean hacking activities, or like not fund those.
Yeah, I was like,
They're gonna fund the defense of that.
They're gonna bring back the Silk Road Part 2.
So North Korea's gonna try to steal Bitcoin from us, and we're just gonna try to steal it back from them.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
And it's gonna cost us $1 billion to do it.
Yes. They're basically using this.
While we fucking print out this stimulus money.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, maybe it's going to stimulus.
I'm too stupid for all this shit, man.
I know. It took me a couple hours to understand everything last night. I was like, I'm getting a headache trying to understand the story.
Well,
You explained that very well.
You did a great job. It just sucks, like, when you learn new shit, you see how corrupt every system is, and you're just like fucking defeated. It's so sad.
You're like, finally a currency that can't be corrupted.
Yes.
It's like, ah, shit, they were able to take that money out that easy?
Exactly.
There's the powers that be. There's always someone on top.
Damn, this is crazy, man. I don't know.
That's $1 billion.
Does that change your view on cryptocurrency?
No, because I think some people get into crypto for that reason of like, oh, I'm against the central bank and I want to hold value and whatever. I'm just looking at it as like, kind of like stocks, or like, oh, it's just another way to make money. Yeah, like gold or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I think you can't ever stop corruption. Sucks.